Alright, so let's calculate some averages. Okay, so you might want to just read through this page. The most important thing that I want you to get out of this page is that average and the word mean are the same thing. So arithmetic mean is the same as finding the average of something. So, and how do you find the average of anything? Well, you add up the numbers that you have. So if you have 3 test scores, like you do in this case right here, you would add them up first and then divide by 3. But if you're typing this into the calculator, you have to do this before you divide by 3. Or you can add, hit enter, get that number, and then divide by 3. But if all you do is you type in 85 plus 88 plus 94, then you hit your divide, and then you hit 3, then it's only going to divide 94 by 3. It's not going to divide the entire thing unless you use parentheses. Then it will divide the whole thing by 3. Okay, so go ahead and read through this. Alright, and here's a step-by-step on how to calculate. So you may want to hit pause. Alright, so if I want to find the mean of these numbers, then what I want to do is I want to do 8 plus 12 plus 15 plus 9 plus 6, and I want to divide by, how many numbers do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to divide by 5. Not going to type it into the calculator just like this though. If I want to type the whole thing in, I have to do parentheses around the numerator and then divide by the denominator. Of course, it depends on the calculator you're using, but if you're using the TI-30 X2S, the one that I recommend for the classroom, then that's what you have to do. In fact, try it both ways and see what you get. But I promise you, if you don't use parentheses, you're going to get the wrong answer. Okay, so in this one, whenever I put it into the calculator, I divide it and I get 10. So the mean, or the average, of these numbers is 10. The other thing I want you to realize is that your average can never be greater than your biggest number or smaller than your smallest number. It has to be somewhere in the middle. So when people come and ask me, whenever they only have C's and D's on test, why they don't have a B, it's impossible for your average to be greater than what your highest number is. Okay, so on this problem, the ages of the members of a family who got together for a birthday celebration were 16, 26, 53, 56, 65, 70, 93, and 97. And I want to divide by, and again, I always go through it, I put like dots underneath or something to make sure that I've counted all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to divide by 8. Okay, again, whenever I do this math, I know that my average cannot be smaller than 16 or bigger than 97. So it's got to be somewhere in between. So just keep that in mind whenever you're finding your answer, because if you get a number that falls in that category, that's smaller than 16 or bigger than 97, then that means you typed something in wrong. Okay, so whenever I type this in, I get an age of 59 and a half. So the average, or the mean age of the people at this party was 59 and a half. Alright, let's look at this problem. For the past 4 months, Daisy's cell phone bills were $42.75, $50.12, $41.54, $48.15. Find the mean cost of Daisy's cell phone bills. So $42.75 plus $50.12 plus $41.54 plus $48.15, and I'm going to divide all those by 4. And so I get $45.64 is her average bill. Okay, so if you're ever looking for the median of a set of numbers, then what you need to do is you need to list the numbers in order from least to greatest. You could go greatest to least, it doesn't really matter. And then you find your middle number. With an odd set of data points, you actually do have a middle number. But if you have an even set of data points, then you have to find the two middle numbers and average them together. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Alright, so if I want to find the median of this set of data points, then I start writing them in order. Now here's what I usually do whenever I write them in order. I look for the smallest number, I write it down, and then I cross it out so that I know that I used it. Then the next smallest number is, let's see here, 11. Then the next one is 12. Then 13. Then 15. Then 18, then 19. Okay, so how many data points do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7, so that means we have a true center. So I count into the middle, and it looks like 13. Look, I have 3 on each side of 13, so that means 13 is my median. Alright, so let's find the median of these scores. So let's see here, the smallest one, again we have to order these, smallest to biggest, so 64 is my smallest. After 64 comes, let's see here, 76. After 76 is, looks like 83. Oh, I forgot 79. Hold on, let me erase. So 79, and then 83. After 83 is 85. After 85 is 86. Then we have 88. Then 90. Then 92. And 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like I got them all. Okay, so with there being an even number, I actually have two middle numbers. These guys. Notice how I have 4 on each side. So whenever you have two middle numbers like that, you have to find the average of the two. So you add them together, and you divide by 2. So 85.5 is my median on this set of scores. Okay, so if you're ever looking for the mode, you are actually looking for the number that occurs most often. So in order to do this, sometimes it's easier if your data's in order, sometimes it's easier to be able to count how many you have. I often do like a set of tick marks to see how many I have of each number. It's up to you, but the point is you count how many you have, and your mode is the one that occurs most often. It is possible to have more than one mode in a set of data points. Okay, so here is a bunch of data points. This is a person's score. Ages. Ages in a college math class. Alright, so we are counting. 18 has, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 19 has 3. 20, ooh, there's a lot of 20-year-olds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 has 7. 21 has 2. 22 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 23 has 1. 24 has 2. 25 has 1. 29 has 1. 30 has 1. 40, and so on. So our mode is going to be the 20-year-olds. Alright, so that's it for for this section, so if you have any questions, make sure you contact me.